Hey YouTube, the same rummage sale where I got the Bridgestone mountain bike, the same day I also picked up this vintage Sanwa 12-speed road bike. It's in pretty cool shape. I paid $10 for it, just like the Bridgestone mountain bike. And I sold the Bridgestone mountain bike today, believe it or not. A guy came over by bus. Actually, he had another bike that he was riding. He said it was his pastor's from his church, I guess. And he came over, he test rode my bike, and he hemmed and hawed, and he was just like, I'll take it. So he took it, and I helped him to the bus stop, and he thanked me for that, and I also gave him a new tire and tube for his pastor's bike, because his pastor's bike had a slow leak in the rear tire, and the tire was crap, the tube was crap, so I gave him a decent used one that I was ready to throw out, and a decent tube, a decent tire and tube. And this one, yeah, I picked it up at the same rummage sale as the Bridgestone mountain bike. It's a pretty cool road bike, even though Sanwa is not the best. They're decent quality road bikes, but they're not the best. They're not as best as the Raleighs. They're not as good as the Raleighs. But yeah, this one has got Shimano 600 components, front and rear derailleurs meaning components. It's got a array of alloy rims on it. The rims are straight. I mean, they're not totally straight, but they're straight enough for me to sell the bike. And it's got this fancy luggage rack with a reflector on the back. The sad part is it's got side pole brakes. I would think a model like this would have center pole brakes or caliper brakes, not these side pole ones. And it's got a leather saddle just like the older Raleighs did. I think it's an Italian leather saddle, Palomiti. It's got the Safal air pump that's built on the frame. You could just remove it and reinstall it. And it's got the original toe clips. These are kind of a pain in the ass. I just left them on there. It's got this front Cannondale pack. It's loaded inside with tools. I'm going to keep some of the tools though, because the tools that came inside the pack, they're a little, if you buy them new, they're a little expensive. That's why I'm going to keep some of them. This bike, I just got done tuning it up, and it rides and shifts excellent. Whoever buys this bike from me, when I sell it, is going to get a decent road bike, a decent commuter or something. As far as riding, this one rides really good. It doesn't ride as good as a Trek road bike, but it rides good enough. The only sad part is it's got that crappy foam handlebar grip tape on here. I cannot stand that crap. This crap is old, just like usual, like most old bikes I find. I'm not gonna even bother taking it off and installing new tape, because with the economy the way it is, I want to price things low enough so they'll move, and for me to earn some cash. If I put any money into this, it's going to ruin my profits, so I'm just going to leave the handlebar tape alone. And besides, somebody might not use this bike totally. Some people may just want the frame from it. It's got horizontal dropouts for fixed speed conversion. So yeah, somebody might buy this bike just for the frame and just junk everything else. And yeah, for $10, I was really amazed. It rides really nice. It shifts really nice. The rear derailleur has a little bit of hesitation, but I think when it lubes up, when I lube up the chain and the derailleurs, I think that will go away. It just had a tiny bit of hesitation, not too much. But even if it still hesitates, I'm not going to say anything about it. Let the soon-to-be owner, whoever buys it, worry about that. It's not a really big problem. It's just a tiny problem. If it was a major catastrophic problem, I would tell the prospective buyer about the problem before I sell the bike, because I usually want everything working great, unless otherwise noted, if I'm going to sell something before it leaves my property. And yeah, whoever buys this bike is going to get a pretty decent road bike for commuting or just like running around town with. Yeah, I was really surprised. I think this is an early 12-speed road bike, an early model, because the way it's styled and everything, it looks kind of like 82 or 83-ish, or maybe late 70s, early 1980s. And that concludes this video, and I sure hope you enjoyed it. Bye.